This is EA Sports coverage of the National Football. Represent the NFC. So we go. The NFC title game. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. And he'll get ahead for about 3 on the from scrimmage. Second and 7. From the shotgun, it's Fields. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Not the sharpest of starts on offense. Here an early 3rd and long. Fields. And that is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast. What they did, put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
First and 10. They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And they're going to work this down.
One, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we got a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
On the ground is Mason. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll put Ayuk in motion. Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Here's 3rd and 2. They need 2. Here's Purdy. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. His first catch of this NFC Championship game. Good enough for a first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And the 49ers are going to have a 1st and goal. It's inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. Defending a goal-to-go situation, they need to step up here and get a stop.
And he will score. Gordon Mason, touchdown, 49ers. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. And that one is no good. He missed the extra point. So much for 7 to 3. It is a 6-0 game. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. The motion man is Nakua. They go play action with Fields. Look wide. Get this one complete. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Fields. Unloads downfield looking for Nakua. And that is incomplete.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd. And even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
3rd and 9. Taking off, he'll try to get there. He'll get it done. One scrambling his way to a first down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the first down.
To the ground, a first run. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. Fields now. Right side, complete to Nakua. And he's taken down on what should be The final play of this first quarter. Now give on the ground, and he'll work forward for about 3. Down. To throw is Fields. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, he's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
A fresh set of downs. It is first down. Now a handoff running right. And some space open. Brought down following a gain of 6. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Concern on the sideline here in this NFC Championship game. Now for second down and 4. Now Fields. The second down throw is incomplete.
Clear approach here, Mike. Just trying to take advantage of the eyes of your end versus you're just saying box them out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Fields from the gun on third down. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Rams are on the board. They cut the lead to 6-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer to cut into this deficit.
A run. And here's Mason. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. They'll run. This is Mason. And he's going to take past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Guerrero. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to the backfield and bring him down.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays, but I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
The drive is at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Pistol snap back to Fields. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
Fields now on 2nd down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first. They've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly it is 3rd and 10. Now, Fields. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jair Brown. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it.
What the fuck is my safety, bruh?
Touchdown, San Francisco.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But
Cover fucking 4.
Don't give enough credit to.
Nobody back there.
In a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone, 4 touchdowns. first and 10. Fields.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Second and a yard. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Third and 2. Back to throw is Fields. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
A first down throw for Fields. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
And at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball out to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Now a second down throw for Fields. He gets this complete to his rookie fourth-round pick. His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a...
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
The motion man is Nakua. And he'll just get rid of this play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Second down, it's Fields. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on the early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there at field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice job initially by the quarterback. He feels that immediate pressure, and he's able to escape the pocket. Now, you're hoping somebody uncovers. One of your targets becomes free, but became pretty clear that he wasn't going to be able to have anybody to deliver the ball to, and does the right thing by getting rid of it.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll try the right side this time. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
3rd down. Purdy. Able to complete it to Ayuk. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
I really like the rhythm that this offense has found. I mean, that 3rd down, that wasn't a layup by any means, but they made it look easy. Everybody was exactly where they needed to be. The quarterback did a nice job working through his progression, saying, okay, I understand this of the coverage are. I'm going to get to that spot, deliver the ball, pick up the 1st down.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Timeout, Niners. That is their 2nd. As they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred. Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Moody's kick is good. And the Niners going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Fields. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Believe it or not, Mike, there are quarterbacks in the league that would rather take a sack than throw a ball away. Remember, that affects their completion percentage. So kudos to him for not being selfish, and I promise you that offensive line, they're taking note.
gun, it's Fields. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Both of these teams hoping to be the ones to lift the George Halas Trophy. Quarter number 3 of the NFC title game underway. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Purdy gonna give this to Garendo. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Purdy. Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll give it to Garendo. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Throwing is Purdy. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Here comes Garendo. The defense all over that. Met him in the backfield, stopped in his tracks, and it sets up 4th down. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. He is 2. That kick is good. And the 49ers will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. You score every time you get the ball. They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and
Drive will start on the ground. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. to throw is Fields. Unloads downfield, looking for Nakua. And that's going to be incomplete coverage. Good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
Play action now for Fields. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. 18 yards on the connection. Good for a Rams first down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Off the play action, here's Fields. Going up top. And he hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
On second down, again. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks, and at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Fields. And this is going to be incomplete. That is work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these. It looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable, and as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The returner will get away from it, and it's going to be marked down at the 15. First and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 6. Purdy. Now, screen set up from Mason. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Austin brought in motion. On third down, it's Purdy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
The offense couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he's going to be brought down after. Turn, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 37 yards. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Handoff here, up the middle, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. 1 quarter remaining. Championship game. The most is Nakua. Now, faking the give. In trouble. Down he goes. Work to do following the... It is 3rd and long. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. Third and long. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game, and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing shots downfield like he did there, or just simple underneath layups, just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Rams are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead. Carty back out following the made field goal. He'll kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. So Kittle comes in motion. It's 1st down, and they'll run. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 50.
All right, listen, Mike. There's just certain guys in this league that just have better arm talent than others. And this is a perfect example why. Not every quarterback in the NFL can make this throw. And, man, that was impressive.
Down to 12. It's Purdy. Up the middle they go. Not much there. Maybe a yard. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Back to crown the NFC champion after this. Here's a 2nd and 9. On the ground is Jason. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. The Rams use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come. 4th down's looming. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Niners will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter. Moody comes back on the field after making the field goal. He's set to kick off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Off he goes. That one good for a dozen and a very quick 1st down.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the 1st down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
Still some hope. Keyword some. No timeouts.
Guess what?
What?
And it's 1st.
I was approved for Section 8.
Shit.
Yep, they sent me a letter saying that I have a Section 8 appointment for my voucher on May the 27th.
And this will be incomplete.
You can see the look on that quarterback's face.
Okay.
He took a big, deep breath. He knows he might have gotten away with one.
Yep, I asked Rika why she ain't. I said, they ain't sent you yours. Look, got an attitude. And was like, okay, Mom, yeah. That's good, that's good.
I don't know why she be getting mad like that, huh?
I'm like, damn. All I did was say, Rika, I got Section 8, my approved for Section 8. I was just asking her why she ain't get it before me, because she did her application before me. She told me, Mom, you did your application like years and years and years ago. I said, but those don't even count, Rita. I said, but when we did it again, I said, you went with Tori. I said, you went with Tori and Linda now. I said, I went like that next week.
Because in this league, open window is going to close in a
I said, so I don't know why I got my Section 8 letter for the voucher before you. She was like, well, okay, I'm happy for you. I was like, oh, well, thank you. And hung up. I'm like, damn.
All replays emanate from there.
Yeah.
Damn. That's what's up.
Huh?
I said, that's what's up.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's what's up.
I got to bring a copy of my awarded letter from Social Security office. They say I really don't have to bring the food stamp print out. and just bring my driver's license and my ID. My driver's license and my social security
Back to the
card.
air one more time. This is intercepted. Picked off by Diamador Lenore.
Yeah.
Accelerating toward midfield. Still going. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown.
That's what I had meant to tell you yesterday. I had forgot.
Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Did y'all have your cookout today?
You're just trying to make something
Huh?
happen. You find
Did you have your
yourself
cookout
trailing
today?
less than 2 minutes remain.
No, the
You're just taking
cookout was
some
yesterday.
chances. In this case, the chances
Oh, yeah.
backfire and the other team's
Yeah, it was yesterday. Timothy and them came.
for 6.
Yeah, they came.
Okay.
I see Timothy put a pool in his backyard and a trampoline in his backyard.
As they kick it away.
Okay. I ain't know that.
The return
He
team
got on Facebook that he can't believe he went in his birthday funding and get the kids their summer gifts. But he said that he went on ahead and got it for them so they can have fun this summer.
As his ass should.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw.
Yeah.
Going for it all.
Yeah, he got a big ass pool too. I think his pool looked like it was bigger than mine.
We're curious, how is this quarterback going to bounce back following the pick? A lot of guys come back and they're very conservative.
But I said him and Shatia getting these pool. I said getting the pool, but they don't even know how to do the water like how Henry had my water, where he had the temperature thing in there and he had the.
People know how to do their own stuff.
You put the chlorine in there. They ain't did none of that.
You don't know what they did.
Oh well, no well. If he ain't do it, cause she told me she ain't put no chlorine, cause she said she ain't know how to
There
do
you
it.
go talking about people don't know what people be doing with their stuff.
No. Well, I said I don't know about Timothy. I said, but I know Shatia ain't do it because I asked her did she put chlorine, and she said no, cause she ain't know how to do the chlorine thing.
After a catch than it does after a drop.
Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. His throw, a good one. It's caught. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late.
Yeah, boy, you gonna get
Score here in the final minute of play.
I done took her a bath and rubbed that down sleep shit around her down collar of her shirt. And that shit, and Tori bought her that. Tori bought her some cough medicine and bought her that sleep stuff. But it rolls on. It's like a roll-on sleep stuff.
Double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more.
That chick still fucking whining, falling Lexa everywhere. Won't stay down. Want Lexa to pick her up. Think Lexa about to leave, which Lexa is gonna leave when Rika come up here to pick her up. That's when I'm gonna hear all that damn hollering. So every time somebody come and leave out that door, she start hollering, thinking she going with them. Mm-hmm.
As he's down to a knee.
Well.
But yeah, Rika, she was saying it don't make no sense how Shatia don't come over here. I said, I ain't worried about it, Rika. I told her straight up that I see who she care more about. I said, cause sure like her mama. Shatia, when Shatia came over here, I think it was last Wednesday. That's when she came over here last Wednesday. She called me first and was like, Mom, what you doing? I said, I ain't doing nothing, Shatia. I'm just laying here on this couch watching TV. She said, I'll be over there waiting for Shatia. Shatia never showed up. The next day, she just happily to come. She walked straight in the door because the door was unlocked from when Linda had left that morning. She walked in the door. Shatia just sit here 5 minutes while she went left.
Right.
When she comes, she don't stay long. She don't stay long at all. She be on that phone texting Lord, and she be like she about to go home. But like Felicia told us, Shatia don't be going nowhere but to Lord, because she said she had Shatia location on her phone, and she said